Okay. So it does use that. Sorry, I need a second. I need to get ready. It's the role of a lifetime. I was sitting here just like now, just like tomorrow. I've been lying here just like yesterday. So I wait, and I wait for tomorrow to come today. Sorry about that. Oh. I just felt like playing the guitar for a little bit. Let's see. Is this... Can I... Oh, okay. I found the chat. Hi, B. Why? Because the chameleons blend into the bloody surroundings of your apartment. Have you ever tried putting plastic on the walls before you use the axe? Eugene, put the axe down. I hope everybody can see the art okay. I just figured this might be a better way to draw. I'm trying something different tonight. I know it's small. But if you can see the forest for the trees, then that would help me out a lot. Now, let's see. I'm going to try something. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to get a little bit closer. Yeah. There we go. All right. Let's just try to tilt it back just a little, and then I'll try to clip it up here. Sometimes you just can bring this one back, turn it around, upside down, inside out, and let the chips fall where they may. Isn't that right, B? I'm pretty sure that's right. Or left, whatever. All the same to me. In a world full of humans with no dignity, humanity, personality. You ever notice that? Everybody's kind of like the same person. And it's like, is it really, is it even, are we even real? I don't think so, because when I dream about it, I always talk to myself as if I'm in the same room with angels and demons. And usually, like, the demons are laughing and the angels are crying, and I don't even understand why. But I think the more I think about it, I think that the more I think about it, thankfully, that my feelings can resume back to normal, just like they were when I was just a youngling. Just a youngling. Oh, I'm really far away from this thing. Let's see if I can get closer. That's better. That's better. How are you doing, drawing? How are you doing? I'm good, Story. How are you? What? The drawing just talked to me. You came as a rat? Well, a lot of us did. Especially that dude from Harry Potter, right? Wormtail or whatever. He definitely was a rat. I just say live and give, live and give gives, give lives and live liver. Oh dang it! I forgot how that goes. Live and let the liver. Oh, gosh darn it! I keep saying liver. Live for giving the liver. I'll quit while I'm ahead. I'm way ahead. I'm just gonna quit. Cut myself some back. Yeah, I'm just full of the old school sayings today. I must sound like a grandpa to all you 29-year-olds. Well, it's because I am. I just became a grandpa today, actually. I just found out. It's true. On planet Xenorb, I just became a grandfather of 18 spawn children. And they're all so hideously beautiful and chud-like. They're chudful. And I love, well, on that, oh shit. That's what happens when I talk about Xenorb. Everything starts falling apart, baby. Maybe that was a sign from the ancient Xenorb gods not to talk about my spawn children. So I'll just stop. I'm just gonna stop while I'm way ahead. Anyways, what's the weather like out there, everybody? Tell me about what's the weather like in your neck of the woods. The weather here has been really nice, and the clouds look magical. And well, you know when everything looks magical around you, you just can't help but feel magical yourself. I'm speaking for you right now, all of you, every single one of you, all y'all. You're all magic. There's magic in those eyes. There's magic behind those eyes. I think that's pretty. And I certainly do think art is magic. The very thing we tap into to relieve the pressure, just as like a little valve that releases the pressure that's been building up from the last time you were able to create something. Art is the pulse creativity is the rhythm of the universe, and we get to experience it in a way like no other being this side of Andromeda. We get to interpret the universe in a way that many beings would be jealous of, dare I say. Strange notion that they would be jealous of us. And that sounds a lot like angels, but it's something I think about quite often. I have very vivid dreams, and they tell me that I owe child support on that planet I was telling you about, because I have 17 kids over there. But it's like, how am I supposed to get a job on Xenor this time of year? There's no work there. What? And human dollars and human gold doesn't even like earthen gold. Dare I say? Um, well, it just doesn't mean anything on planet Xenor. Unfortunately, because I have a bunch of gold. If anybody, it's worthless to me. If anybody wants some, just let me know. Put your email in the description, and I'll mail it to you. All right, let's get back to work here. You guys are distracting me from my job. I'm trying to draw the universe here, or the universe's butthole. Maybe that's what I'm guessing. Yep, it's that kind of show. It's that kind of evening, friends, talking about buttholes. All right, pucker up. Let's talk about it. Listen up, folks. Listen up, Buttercup. Pucker up, Buttercup. Hey, there you go. I'm joking, of course. It's getting interesting. I've been averaging about 4 viewers lately, and I think it's pretty rad. And I wonder if like sometimes it's the same people watching me. And I don't know. Whoever you are, I just appreciate you. Just know that. Even if it's just for people that interchange every few minutes. Like I always say, I really appreciate the company. And it's quite an honor to be able to share this world with you. In this shape. In this shared reality that we call life. What an alternate reality it is for each and every one of us. How we each get to interpret this thing. Played a hand of cards or whatever, dealt quite a blow, some of us, from the get-go. The others just skate along, carrying the world. But we all come from the same place. We all come from the same mother. The great mother. And she's the one that has to say at the end of the day. From what I gather, from what my dreams tell me, Gaia, it's all there. It's all there waiting. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm interested. Anyways. Yeah, nope. Hold on a second. Well, I just got a drink of water. Okay, there we go. Don't forget to take a hike and subside. It really helps the canal. And I really, for starters, I think most people are pricks, but I think you're pretty cool. And, I'm sure the feelings Feelings mutual. So just don't forget to subside and whatever the fuck I said. I've been watching a few other channels on YouTube that are similar, not to me, but I mean, where they show skills on how to draw and certain ways to draw certain things and stuff, and they get a lot, they get a lot of eyeballs on those videos. They're really professional. They're professionally done. It'd be nice one day to be able to do a series of maybe small, simple tutorials or something like that. But I always figure you just gotta you either have it or you don't. You know, I mean, not in a way that not even skill. I mean, but you just have the passion or you don't, because you, you know, sitting around and doodling and stuff is cool and all, but there's just something more about devoting your whole life to it. And every time you have any spare time, you just want to do it, or you know, talk about it, and it gets to be really exhausting sometimes because most people don't want to just talk about art the way I do, because I feel like there's a I've been getting a big um, I've been feeling just something a lot deeper lately rather than the normal uh, throws that I go through when I'm creating something, when I'm drawing, or when I'm in the zone, I guess, you know. But lately I've been really trying to focus on those moments when I feel like when I'm really nailing it. And, or at least be open to them when they happen to where you can kind of play with it or experiment with it a little bit more. Because it's a certain amount of confidence when you're in the flow, when you got that flow going. It's like when you're playing a game of pool and you're doing really well. But and anybody who's ever made art or dribbled a basketball or played a game of pool knows exactly what I'm talking about. You know, the zone. That's what I'm saying too. That creative vein that like is always there, just pumping throughout the universe in these like frequencies that we don't even consciously hear, but our bodies just pick up on them. We just become little receptors, and we're just fractals of the universe's experience, you know. And then some of us are very visual, and we get to create visual art based on that flow and whatever that zone is that pumps through that individual artist at that time. What a blessing that is to have a record of it, to have a good record of so much art. I'm talking too, like 30,000 years ago in caves in France and stuff, you know? I mean, holy moly. Stuff that would blow your fragile eggshell mind, I tell you. Stuff that they shouldn't have actually been able to do, sort of. It's a knowledge too. It's an instinctual zone. It puts you in the zone, but it's also like you gain all this, it opens your mind and you just like soak in all this new knowledge. And that's how humans have gotten to the place we are. Because of artists and the creative, the passion behind it all, you know? Because without that passion, we'd all be nowhere. We'd all be nothing again, which is fine. And we will be nothing again. That's the cool thing, you know? We will be nothing again, and then we'll come back again in a different shape, in a different form, in a different time. And we'll all go through it again, and we'll all constantly throughout our lives be experiencing the craziest cases of deja vu, just like we do now. And we'll wonder if there's life after death, and we'll wonder if there's such thing as reincarnation, and do we come back and we're sitting on clouds or whatever the heck. And that might be a million years from now, but we'll have the same questions, we'll have the same concerns. There'll still be hate, there'll still be love, there'll still be war, there'll still be peace, there'll still be famine, because all of that is a part of it too, no matter what. The universe is absolute chaos. It's just what makes us think that we can tame it, you know. That's why I don't understand why humans can't lead with kindness, and just understand why we put up with monsters and we let monsters lead us by the nose hairs. I'll never understand that when we have all the power. But they turn us against each other, and then they laugh about it behind closed doors. Because once you get to that caliber, a whole new set of rules, whole new set of standards. They think they're the moral, the just, and we're just the nothings. And like I said, yeah, sure, but nothings are important too. And a bunch of nothings in numbers. Watch how those people would be afraid for their lives. If you've ever seen the Scrooge, the Christmas Carol, you know what it's all about. We just got to figure out a way to make Scrooge happy. And everything will be okay. You don't change shit by going out and killing people either. You change shit by going out in numbers and focusing on one thing at a time and dismantling these ideas of it being a crazy idea to save our planet for our kids and to create a better and just world for our neighbors and our family and our loved ones and friends and our pets and the wildlife and the people that are going to come long after us, that are going to look back now and ask us why we did what we did, and why nobody stood up, or why those that stood up got, shot down. A lot of us don't think that far ahead, but I have dreams about it, So it's hard for me to let go of it when I have dreams like that every night. So sometimes I use my platform just to talk about what I think is my truth. And the idea that art is more than just doodling on a piece of paper. It's scribbling on the eyeballs of the fucking universe. That's what it is. And it's putting it right back into the face of it all. We are that face too. Or the faces of the freaking universe. What a trip. And look what we do. We have all the power in the world, and look what we do. Or should I say, look at what we don't do. I got some good news though. I got a new place to live. So and it's out. I'm gonna be living in a freaking cabin in the woods. It's so freaking rad. But it's like right. It's not in. I mean, it is in the woods, but it's not far from a road where it's very close to where I work, and then it's very close to my mom too. And I have a big old shop, and it's gonna be my art studio. It's freaking amazing, and I have my own little trailer. And everything. It's cool as hell. So my surroundings are going to be changing in a little bit, and I'm going to be going live from outside my house. Like I have a little courtyard all to myself, and I get to sit and watch the sunrise and drink coffee in the mornings out there while I read the New York Times. Nah, you wouldn't catch me. You wouldn't catch me even dead reading the New York Times. I can't read. I can't read. Even if I could, I wouldn't read that bullshit. They're the ones that got us into Iraq preaching weapons of mass destruction like a bunch of loonies. They got us into a fucking war that we never should have been in. Murdered millions of people. Alright, I'm gonna go inside, everybody. What are the notes you play on the harmonica on Grand Canyon? Are you talking about my cover of the Magnetic Field song? If so, that's a really random, awesome question. What notes on the harmonica? I don't even know. That's a great question. When did I even do that song? Oh, there's a cover of it on my covers album, I think, maybe. If I was I'm only me, and you used to love me that way. So you know how to love me that way. If I was Pop Onion, I'd carry you so far away. I'm just me, I'm only me, and you used to love me that way. So you know how to love me that way. If I was the Grand Canyon, I'd echo everything you say. But I'm just me, I'm only me, and you used to love me that way. So you know how to love me that way. I haven't played that song in like 5 years. I'm not sure. I'm not like that talented on the harmonica that I think I would even know what the notes were. But I do love that song. Yeah, and I record if that's that's the one you were talking about. So that was a long time ago. That was in 20. When did I do that? 2017 or 6/15? I don't even remember. That's a random. Thank you for that question. That's crazy. I'll probably get copywritten for playing that. But I didn't care. I don't think it. Sometimes I think they do copyright strikes, but it's not like serious. Sometimes it's not a big deal. But it's strange too, still for me, that when I see other people with 50,000 views on their cover songs, and they seem to be doing okay, but then my little channel does a cover song and I get a copyright. It's very strange. Got to keep the little man down. And I mean, I'm not like little, like a little person. I didn't mean like that. If I offended anybody, little or big, wide or thin, ankle bracelet or ankle nugget. You know how it is. But yeah, I have like a new spot where I'm gonna be living, and I'll be living by myself again with my little kitty, and I have a little art studio and everything right there, and so things are gonna be a little bit more interesting for the next little bit. Anywho, I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. See if I I can't remember if I didn't even know that I did harmonica for that. I'll have to revisit that one. But anywho, I'm really tired. I'm pretty tired. Thank you for the company, and I'm just trying to think, but I can't think. I'm just gonna go rest, and I hope everybody else gets some rest and you find some peace and quiet. Listen to something cool tonight while you sleep, and maybe it'll give you some good dreams. I've been having some very, very, very vivid, intense dreams, and I've been like following them through, and holy moly, my whole perception of everything has been changing so much lately to where I don't know. It is fun just to kind of manipulate life, real life, like you can dreams, and to see how you can really just change somebody's day, like from bad to worse. No, no, from bad to good because I work in customer service and like I've been just doing things and being playing like characters for people in the moment, saying different things that I normally would never say to a customer. And these moments have been paying off where this person will come in and they sound, very, um, let's see. Oh, let me see if I can hold my little head a little bit. Um, they sound, oh, sad or whatever. And then I just say something stupid or whatever just to cheer them up. And then it's almost once you break down these barriers with people in a general way, you can you can cut to the heart of the matter or whatever, and get to what's really going on. Because sometimes they don't want to say what's going on with their pet or something, or they're worried, but they don't want to express it. And so once I break the ice, essentially, I guess is a good way of putting it. Um, I feel like you I can help them better, but also it's nice to be able to comfort people because people, I used to work in vet clinics when I was younger, and people um, uh, would lose their animals all the time, and I would be right there when their animals died and stuff. And my first jobs were at vet clinics, and dogs and cats and all sorts of different animals at one of them. Um, and a lot of them would be put down or come in and die because they got hit by a car or whatever it was, or they were just old and sick. And I just saw some of the worst shit I'd ever. I just I did it for a long time thinking I was doing good, and but at the end of the day, vet clinics are just like um, it's just all about money, and there's better ones than others, and obviously, but just makes me sad that there's even bad ones out there. It just makes me sad. But because I worked at like um, sort of like a bad one. I worked at a bad one, and it sucked because animals suffered when they shouldn't have. Anyways, so I still dream. I worked at this one in Grants Pass when I was when it was like my first job. My first job was a pizza job in this town that I live in now, in Paso and Paso Robles and Paso Robles, and uh, and then I moved up north, and in '98, in April of '98, my first real job besides the pizza place was this vet clinic in Grants Pass, and I was the kennel attendant there, and I lived in a little studio apartment by myself, and my dad disowned me. He got me up there and then found weed in my closet. I was growing all these clones in my closet. He found them and like flushed them down my toilet, and then disowned me for several months. Wouldn't talk to me, and but I had just got full time work at the vet clinic, and they basically made me a tech. I learned all sorts of stuff. Not The only thing I really couldn't do was administer drugs or like draw blood or stuff like that. Um, but I did everything else. I would set up the centrifuge for stuff, and I would also like put do like the plates like drops of I would run like the blood through like the I think it's a centrifuge that spins around, and you pull it out and you take like a little dab of blood or whatever it is, and you put it in a little plate and you put it in the microscope, and the vets the doctors the places that I'm talking about had like six veterinarians, and they were all so different, and there was some of them had unique skills. Like one was small animal, one was large animal. Some what they're all like dog and cat, but then they have caveats. One was reptile. So you'd see snakes, like little gerbils, like hedgehogs, all sorts of little animals and stuff. And that's when we had like different wards. Hugh ward was quarantine, like parvo dogs and really sick cats. That was like I hated that freaking room. I loved when it was empty. But yeah, I got to talking about the vet clinic again. I don't remember what I was even talking about. Can I say hi to my friend? Are you talking about you, Jordan? You're my best friend. I pulled out my tooth earlier live on YouTube and nobody even tuned in to watch. I did a big countdown and everything, and I had a mosquito like hold on my neck, and I had my finger on my tooth, and a rat was eating like gnawing at my tongue, and that's why I talk like this. So it was really messed up, Jordan, and I got kind of sick to my stomach. But hi, Jordan. Oh, harmonica. Hmm. Was I talking about harmonicas? Hmm. That's funny. I get it. But yeah, Derek, do I know? Are you from Idaho, or how do I know you? Or how do you know me? Um, I don't recognize the last name. I know a few Dereks, but I know Derek Mahoney from Philadelphia, from 1812, the War of 1812. That's Mahoney. I know Derek Philiblaster. From he was actually from Philadelphia too, from 1813, but no relation to the other guy, obviously. But maybe related to you, Jordan. Oh, my ride's here. Here we go. Hold on. This thing is not in tune. This is my 12 string. It's not in tune. It's really hard to keep in tune. But it gets like, it'll be warm out here and then it'll be cold out here. And all that stuff. Sorry, that was probably loud. What? Couldn't find you and I want to see it. You're so funny. You don't have to apologize to me ever, Jordan. You're my friend. Friends don't apologize to each other. They just give each other money. So just send as much money as you possibly can, okay? Oh, thank you. Good answer. I learned that. I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try with that one. What's a song that this one for some reason I always pretty much know. I try not to be too depressing, but you were doing fine. The storm was in its place. You went on their side, but you're laughing anyways. What you gonna find? What you gonna do without the simple mind don't have to relax the hold. The boss is masterful. We owe it to mankind. The little fuckers got it all. And even in landslide, you're the last of the stubborn fall. What you gonna find? What you gonna do without it? You know the man in time to confuse the problematics, and the simple mind won't have to relax the hold. The boss is masterful. The boss is masterful. The boss is masterful. The boss is masterful. Oh yeah, that was something. All right, everybody. Well, you listen to some cool music tonight, and go dream of butterfly chocolate chip cupcake ragdolls, because I know I will. And do your best to ignore the happy things and focus on the bad things, because without the bad things, you wouldn't know what happy was, I guess. So it's best to focus on the bad things just as much and try to find a balance, just so once everything starts making sense, you are ready and primed to dive in and do the work that needs to be done. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but for some reason, it makes perfect sense at the same time. Huh. Shit. I gotta go. My favorite color. What's your favorite color? Blue. No, red. Oh! The funny thing, Jordan, is, well, it's not so funny. I'm colorblind. I don't see color. I just see people. I just see people. I see dead people. And they're all dressed in red. I like red, actually. I think red and black together are the best thing ever. But I like all the colors. I really do. I promise. I'm not I am pretty gangster, you know. I just don't want anybody to get the wrong idea that I support one color over the other. I'm an equal opportunity color employer, whatever the fuck I'm trying. You know what I mean, Jordan. Absolutely. Jordan, what country are you from? Jordan, what country are you from? I'm asking you right now. You better answer, because I know Terry. He has it. He has your number on speed dial right now. Go ahead and give him a call. Yeah, we're gonna find out where Jordan's from. And if you say the Jordan River, I might believe you. Because the Jordan River is very big, and your first name is Jordan, and that it could be a coincidence. I don't know. It could be a coincidence. That's all I got. That's all I have. But in the meantime, support your local vultures, and I don't know, subside, and and trike or something, whatever the heck that expression is that they say. Because I don't know. I want to go watch Crocodile Dundee. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Jordan. You're the best. And everybody else, I really sincerely am lying about everything I've been saying probably for the past, I don't know, about like 55 minutes. Everything I said absolutely was a lie. I take it all back. I apologize for anybody that I offended, and mostly that anybody that I hurt in the future. Um, the future myself, the future me, the future I, the id. Um, Not so much. He's skipping along the creek like a naked little Valentine, on the holiday that deserves him the most. Not me though. I have feelings and emotions and some kind of rash on my ass too. But I'm not gonna sit around and dwell about it as much as he does. So just wanted you to know that, and that the back door is open if anybody wants to come in and get some muffin cakes. So they're always there, up for grabs. Blueberry this week, and other than that, whoa, uh, I almost just died. Other than that, the muffin tops are pretty darn good. So check it out, and we'll hang out later when they're baking other ones, and I think there's going to be blueberry a bit more. It'll probably be more blueberries, unfortunately. But I've been asking for blackberries or huckleberries. Huckleberries are really good. Oh my god, huckleberries are good, actually. Oh man, and they come out the other end really well as well. It's like butter. It's like butter. Anyway, a little bit too personal. So yeah, y'all have a good night. I love you. Crap, that's not a knife. All right, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I certainly do love everybody. Love all of you. Y'all be good now. La-da-do,